Now Team. That very quick pick of the Earth Spirit. Back on them, dipping yet again into that reserve time. If they want to choose, probably going to be another support again here. Their building hitting right now is
10 seconds remaining.
Not the greatest.
I think it's probably a 5x,
5 seconds
honestly.
remaining.
Oh, you do? Okay. Is there why? What would be the concern with an offline X?
You probably don't want to pick 2 of your cores in the first phase. That's the main thing.
Oh. And to be fair, they haven't countered the X yet, though. Necessarily.
Radiant team pick.
Oh, I'm wrong.
Got you. Bane.
Could be an offlane Bane. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, we've seen mid Bane before. Yeah. So it's probably will end up being the offlane Axe. Yeah, I gotta say, I don't think any of these are really devastating to go against if you're Axe.
10 seconds remaining.
But Bane picked up instead. They want to keep people in place. Also good against PA for the inevitable BKB, which against Bane and Wyvern, probably not even going to see it.
They have 3 BKB counters, Axe, Winter Wyvern, and Bane. So yeah,
X.
Lots of control from Team. The Bryle Lina Classic, very good against Winter Wyvern. Tons of burst damage to deal with Morphling as well.
10 seconds remaining.
And now final picks. The mid for
5
Team
seconds
here.
remaining.
They actually have the last pick, so they're going to ban
Team
first.
ban.
Ooh, they take a Lich. Okay, yeah. Well, why did they pick the Lina this? So they really wanted the Lina. And that mix of magic damage, I suppose, talking about. So this, but yeah, that probably means J-Storm is just going to last pick a support, and that's what Team's thinking too.
That's pretty bizarre.
Yeah.
You usually don't see that.
Remaining.
Or maybe it is.
5 seconds
March
remaining.
support Darkseer. He was an offlaner back in the day.
Back in. Let me know if a pick happens. Okay, we're back in. We're good. Oh, I hit a key. You know what? I was leaning over. That's what it was. Anyway, so J-Storm. Yeah, they're going to ban a mid against Lina Dragon Knight. I don't know. Something tells me they might. I mean, Lina mixed with the PA though. It is that nice mix of magic and physical. So, and for the Wyvern, like Cold Embraces, Lina can then just Laguna Blade or filter her stuff through it. Also burst against Morphling. I think Elite Core is good here.
Remaining.
Yeah, they could use some more control for this Morphling.
True.
They don't really have the most reliable stun or setup for that matter.
The Shadow Demon's still there.
Nice. I'm excited to see this hero. I haven't seen it played in competitive in a while.
Yeah, it has been, hasn't it? To keep it off. Even before the patch and post-patch, I haven't really seen him.
Pretty good against Axe and lane. He has the heal sustain, and also maledicting an Axe that's trying to tank your creep wave is pretty valuable.
Choose your hero.
There's the Medusa team. Yeah, that's greedy right there. Morphling and Medusa. Gonna be a slower start for Team. If they happen to take it to the later game, then this could get pretty ugly for J-Storm. But yeah, the J-Storm, the lineup that they have, this they can come online quickly.
Yeah, they're going to be very aggressive very early on. And that is somewhat concerning for the likes of the Morphling and the Medusa. Medusa very good against the PA, but Lina probably outranges it, and it seems like a pretty good Dusa game though, so I do like that last pick. Although, like you said, it does put them kind of on the back foot from the beginning of the game.
Yeah. Very defensive team here across the board, really, for Team. So, about getting over that hump, you managed to do so, and not too many objectives have been taken. The game's not too out of hand. Most certainly will have that chance, but J-Storm, they're going to be looking to finish fast. I don't know what the lineup that they have, but feeling good after that last game. Wouldn't call it a stomp necessarily, but You know, again, it got to a point where it was even 3,000 net worth much later on in the game, but comeback, but then they won another fight and rolled from there. But as I also expected, though, we're going to see completely different drafts, really. Sure, we have the PA again, but overall, we got plenty of new heroes in this game, from the first one especially.
That's great. The new meta. Something different every game, unless it's a Terrorblade or a PL.
Not seeing the Naga Siren yet, a whole lot, but there's rumors and whispers that she's also going to be making a return.
Yeah, we did see Sammy Boy play it the other day. Maybe it was a different qualifier, but I do remember seeing him play the Naga Siren in one game.
It was probably in the other qualifier. We did see Tomato play, or again, I don't think actually you were casting that one, but Tomato played it for Infamous in the South American qualifiers. Actually, back-to-back games he played it. But in losing efforts, he farmed very well, and the whole new passive and everything and how it works, it's really interesting. Constantly procking that Riptide.
Super strong.
Yeah. But yeah, this new Earth Spirit. Excited for it. The new stun on the Rolling Boulder. I was actually curious if he still gets the Rolling Boulder at level 1 now. Which he does.
Yeah. I mean, the mobility to get out to the lanes early to scout, hard to pass that up. And the fact that you get a stun without having to use any of your stones is quite valuable. We do see a double stout shield on the axe. And to really just tank the creep wave, cut the wave, it seems like. But like I said, I think that this Witch Doctor is a decent answer to that style of play. And really just amplify how much damage this axe is taking from the creeps and from the heroes that are trying to contest him.
Well, you know what would be interesting too, I guess, well, maybe not. I was thinking maybe like a Darkseer if you match him up against the Pulling Axe and all those Iron Shells, but he would just kill the creeps quickly enough to not really matter, so. But yeah, you like the Witch Doctor anyways against that, so see how our boy Brax is able to do as far as the polling goes. If he attempts to do that, you mentioned the double stout shield, so possibility for sure. Spirit's coming bottom for now.
I did see him double roll out to the mid lane, get that ward up, so he's going to be able to see Roya if he does come up to place a ward. So that's part of the value in taking that Rolling Boulder early.
Vision. Not seeing him yet, and yep, they see him.
But
now
Roya gonna get D ward.
Okay, well that works too.
Yep, but he also gives up the fact that he has a ward there because he attacked from the low ground instead of running up to D ward that. So I don't know. I'd call that a little bit of a misplay, but probably would have figured it out anyway, even if he had done that.
This honestly has become a very popular strategy. I feel like most teams aren't doing these mid wards off the bat anyway, so it's almost like valuable to just buy at least one of those sentries early on and place one here, and you're probably bound to get it. But either way, it's a 2-for-2 Bounty Rune split. Very passive play early on, as Milan's up here though. An Iron Shell, kind of just hug somebody to death, but no one's gonna close enough yet.
March is up here too.
Yeah, that was an awkward roll.
TP's bottom. They're looking for an early first blood with the Ion Shell and a Maledict perhaps, but
did he go Maledict? Oh, he hasn't leveled yet.
He hasn't leveled anything yet.
Waiting to see what's necessary. Brax, of course, in the lane for now. Top lane, though. Milan in that lane himself with the Darkseer, and Iron Shell's going up. No Purge creeps here. Darkseer is going to be able to actually use his Iron Shell. Still good. What's he doing over here? Nusham? He's blocking the pole camp.
Yep. Lane in at a good spot, so they want to keep J-Storm from being able to pull it back. Level 1 heal and Witch Doctor allows Moo to play pretty damn aggressively.
Oh, he got back to back. Oh, jeez, triple counter Helix on Brax right there. We've all three hit March, but Beta Restoration leveled up, and now he has a casket that hits level 2, so he's got plenty of regen to work with. Yeah, that level 1 Beta Restoration even for, obviously, we mentioned earlier, we really haven't seen this hero in a while, but again, as a refreshment, it's pretty strong. It's good regen in the laning phase.
16 heal per second. More than a tango.
Sammy Boy's getting low at the top lane. You mentioned this Ion Shell, how annoying it is. I mean, I guess he's fine, but it's not making it easy for CS under the tower. But he's managing to be 6-1 against the Darkseer, who's only 2-1 right now. He's actually doing pretty good.
Unable to go full Agi though, which is kind of annoying for a Morphling. He does have 60 damage, but would certainly like to be sitting more around that like 70, 73, 74 mark.
Drone at the top, being pinged out right there. Yeah, you did see the sentry, by the way, coming out of the middle lane, so Lina did counter the ward of the dire side, so as you were pointing out earlier. A little bit of a misplay there from Medusa. Giving it away.
Bryle doing well in the mid lane again.
16-2 against 13-0. Right now, back to the top. Never mind, he's fine.
And the bottom.
All over the
Getting
place.
low.
It's time to fight. March, that Rita Restoration, though, and the cast bounce back and forth will allow him to stay alive, and now Moo's running back in. Of course, no coup de grace crits just yet, but one more attack needed. Brax out of range. He's regenning. He'll be fine. Not enough movement speed. Brax coming back and thinking about it. He's got Berserker's Call at level 2. He's going to go for it. He wants some counter helix procs. Where's the procs? He's not getting any.
No spins.
Unfortunately, no spins. They do kill March still, but he's going to like, no, the Cold Embrace at the last second. Even with no spins, they still get first blood, and they keep Axe alive in the end. Ooh, that was ballsy, but it worked out kind of.
Yeah, very well played. Oh, they get another call. It's going to be a lot of damage on Moo, who just burnt himself. Only has one tango left.
And now March is here. Goes out the cast again. Needs it to bounce back. It's going to bounce to the creeps, unfortunately. Moo. Thunder Blast. Yeah, ambitious move on his part. Really not hitting him the hardest. That's a double Stout Shield Axe. Voodoo Restoration will keep him alive, though. But, that's Thunder Blast. Okay, this lane really picked up, man.
Yeah, a little unfortunate. Brax had previously already aggroed the creeps onto him, I think. And so they didn't pull with him when he was chasing Moo down, so he didn't actually get any extra hits to proc the counter helix, and that was the main difference between Moo living and dying there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Genrin picked up by Royo, yeah? So back up to full mana as well as that full life. Extra important on her, of course. One team more tanky to work with. Lina, though, still winning quite a bit. 28-2 against 21-1 now on that Medusa when it comes to CS. Props to Bryle there. Wonder what he's going to be looking to build early on. We're going to see maybe that Yule's build, or really try to get a Shadow Blade, perhaps. Figuring they need initiation. The initiation on the side is a little lacking, considering I wonder what Darkseer is going to go with that in mind, too.
Yeah, we certainly will see a few null talismans. I can guarantee that.
Okay. Bold.
But I am curious to see whether he decides to go for that Shadow Blade pickoff build, or whether he goes the Aether Lens Blink kind of like ranged magic damage build, which seems like a pretty good way to go against an Axe. Getting that Aether Lens Yule Scepter into the Aghanims seems pretty good.
Yeah, Aghanims
team lineup.
I've definitely been more and more sold on Aghanims lately too, especially on Lina. Just that, again, not only the piercing effect, but the fact that it does that pure damage instead. Really insane damage that she can put out on a 50-second cooldown. 850 just straight up damage to the face. Pretty absurd. Ike's Mike, though, top lane, being run at. Ion Shell's applied, of course. Level 2. Surge is also still ready. There's a stun for the Rolling Boulder. Haven't said that before. Ike's Mike goes down. He just simply could not run away. Morphling, no way he's going to save him there. Doesn't even have his Adaptive Strike yet. He's only level 3, wow. Yeah, Morphling's under leveled. We just hit 4.
Having a rough time up here as expected. He's constantly having to ferry himself out more regen. Because this constant ion pressure is not his favorite experience on the laning stage, to say the least.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Maledict. Yeah, Maledict is out, level 1, but still. Especially with coming in from Milan, lands a Boulder Smash, slowing him down. Cold Embrace, though, locks him in place, but as soon as he comes out of this, he is not surviving. Milan gets credit for the kill.
Focus on the agony.
Good rotation on his part to make that happen. Find more space for the Phantom Assassin as now Mu goes back to CS. And he's 29-2 now. He's starting to get up there with the rest of the cores in this game after a little bit more of a brutal start.
Yeah, both these lanes are very early pressure, early fight heavy. And as PA gets more levels, gets towards that crit, team's going to have to be more and more careful about, you know, a rotation like that Earth Spirit coming in. Because both the Axe and the Wyvern are susceptible to getting just completely blown up with the Maledict and the Control.
Nusham. He knows that Phantom Assassin is somewhere in here, and you have Axe is going to pull the creep wave as well. So there's the Arctic Burn activated, and now Moose. He's taking some good damage. I suppose he's not going to be in a bad spot necessarily, but top lane. Surge out from Forev. He is coming top, but it's not going to matter. They take out Darkseer before anything happens in response. All right, so Darkseer goes down, and Morphling trying to get aggressive now. They're still hiding up here. Are they going to wait for Darkseer to come back? Probably, yeah.
Yep. Get the Ion Shell on the PA. They're going to roll in with Milan. Look to burst him down. Has the stun and the silence.
Oh, the shift! He's going to survive. You know what? Here you are saying they're going to wait for the Ion Shell, and they went a little early. Yeah, they definitely should have. They thought they had the opening. Almost was. They got a crit in there, even it just didn't matter. Now they go for X-Mikey. Crit half the bat. He puts a sleep on, taken out. Cold Embraces, not enough. Too much damage in the end. Sammy Boy, though, got that strength shift. Silence is up. It is shifting over. Ion Shell taking him down, but he will survive for the time being. PA deciding to go back in on top of Nusham. Now no Cold Embrace for 10 more seconds, and she is cut down as well. So they do get 2 kills out of it, despite not killing Morphling. This rotation from PA is proven to be a very good one right now.
Yeah, this is just a bunch of time that Sammy Boy is not farming. I'm surprised he's not TPing to the bottom lane and just like farming the jungle, shrining up there. Doesn't seem like he's going to get a whole lot out of this lane with 3 heroes here.
And they're pinging over here as if they think they might be pulling, or... Yeah, I think they thought they were pulling perhaps, but there's actually nothing.
Radiant's middle
Look at them, they're just actually... they're just very defensive instead. So, yeah, he's getting restricted in his farm a little bit, but you know who is farming is that Medusa. Kind of goes back to this draft from Team that they do have a very greedy lineup, but as long as 2 out of the 3 cores are actually getting pretty good farm, I suppose you're pretty happy, which is happening right now.
Yeah, definitely. Morphling not really a hero you want to sack, but at the same time, Axe's Blink Dagger is imperative to actually controlling tempo. As I say that, Brax definitely going to go down here.
Oh yeah, Maledict, it's up.
And, oh, one more tick, he's dead.
That takes forever when you're waiting for it, jeez. It felt like forever, but it does happen. Yeah, he has Death Ward now too, he didn't use it right there, but they did buff Death Ward. That was one change that Witch Doctor did get in the patch. A little more damage at all levels. It does.
Yeah, it's a pretty strong ability. Has a True Strike. Not that it matters yet, but the eventual Butterfly from Morphling or Medusa could be pretty useful. Also, the fact you hit Axe without taking damage yourself is pretty nice.
Yeah. Milan rolls through the Roshan pit, but now Royo even cuts him off. He can't come up the hill in time. And they finish the job. Sammy Boy credit for the kill right there. That was essentially 4 heroes coming together to kill her spirit, but again, they were fighting over the runes, so understandable. But now Lena's setting up at the bottom lane. Brax, little does he know, he's in trouble. Laguna Blade in 5 seconds. There goes the cast from Maledict Supply. There's that new Death Ward, and yeah, you're not living, Brax. And one more tick, or Brow will just take it even himself.
Yeah, and no TP available since he had just TP'd back to the lane. That really hurts his Axe and his progression towards the Blink Dagger, which is super important. J-Storm recognizing that Axe is really the only way that Team can actually set up their fights and increase the tempo to make space.
Yule's going is going to be the item choice on Lena, so it kind of answers our question from earlier. Pretty standard here, really, as far as the early build goes. But now I wonder if Darkseer is he? No, he's not going to go the Blink or anything like that. He's going to go the Mech, more kind of just in with the team. So yeah, when it comes to jumping in again, I mean, obviously they have PA naturally and even Earth Spirit, but They don't have that blink, that very quick initiation. Start things off.
Yeah, I think that's where Lina comes in. I still really do like the idea of the Aether Lens build on the Lina, just being able to outrange the Medusa, outrange the Morphling, stun from super far away, and follow up on the Earth Spirit roll, for example.
Oh, speaking of that, it connects. It's just a stun. There's a silence as well. With the static grip? Geomatic grip, that's what it is. Yeah, it misses though with the LSA. Nusham. Bold Embrace. Brawl's like, I know you're somewhere around here. She has a Laguna Blade. There's the LSA. It will hit. And now he finds the Winter Wyvern. While that was happening though, they do lose March at the bottom lane, so I guess it's really an eye for an eye. However, it's a tier 2 tower going down in favor of J-Storm, so safe to say favoring them for sure in the big picture.
Moo gets the last hit and just gets that much closer to the Battle Fury on this Phantom Assassin. Roya, meanwhile, farming up the jungle. Ancient stack on the Radiant side, and Medusa farming very well. Has a 700 net worth lead.
As she can. She is obviously notorious for this. Starts going off. Now, she did not go the Mask of Madness. What do you think about that? Is that because of the change to the item, or is this for this game specifically, or what?
Yeah, it's a pretty terrible item against PA, taking away armor against a hero that wants to do physical burst damage, and I'd say that's probably the main reason.
Yeah.
Wanting to just tank up and be, you know, fight ready earlier, since the Morphling's having kind of a rough start, and so is the Axe.
Moo, he has that blur active, so it's one of those cases he's killing creeps and they know he is because they're dying, but again, they can't see him. That's that new blur coming into play, and while I'm just sitting here looking at Phantom Assassin, Brow's busy killing Morphling with the Laguna Blade. So good find. No Shadow Blade or anything like that. Again, I'm not sure how exactly that started, but
sneaking up through the trees, hitting the Yule Scepter.
Fiend's Grip on Phantom Assassin, meanwhile, locking her down. Medusa used that Stone Gaze as Earth Spirit was coming in to save the curse. Interesting choice. Boulder Smash through. Remember that slows down. She is able to Phantom Strike away. The Snake is not going to be enough damage. The Surge as well, and now the turn Cold Embrace applied to Medusa with that Death Ward down, so it's mitigating tons of damage. Actually, she is going to be fine at the time being. She is out of mana, though. Magnetize is put out. Darkseer does end up going down. Trying to get a little more ticks. Ryoyo, though, he gets out of there. Just barely. Winter Wyvern, though, she's dead.
Very bizarre interaction that we just witnessed there. If you are Cold Embraced, Medusa still loses mana from taking damage. So Death Ward drained all of her mana while she was not taking any physical damage. I did not know that's how that worked.
Oh, yeah, that is actually really interesting. 60% of the incoming damage in exchange for Medusa's mana.
It's very bizarre that it works that way, since you're not taking any damage when you're Cold Embraced.
Yeah. Huh. And then something that threw me off there at the end, but obviously not really. Morphling, he morphed into Darkseer, was throwing up that Surge on Medusa and a couple other heroes throughout the fight. So seems like a solid choice to morph into mid-fight, especially. That speed burst, taking advantage of it as more bounty runes come up. We have 15 minutes in. Ike's Mike, he wants to go on a journey, and it's going to be a death journey for him. However, Brax is nearby. The call is going to miss, though. Ike's Mike trying for a sleep play. It's not going to work. Axe does have his blink still. He didn't even call it, did he? Wasn't cooldown, so never mind.
That's a dead Axe.
He is definitely dead. I mean, Ryle, come on. It's a low cooldown, I guess.
Gotta get that snowball going. What does he have queued up? He has a new item on the courier. It looks like he's going for Boots of Travel next, and then gonna pick up the Shadow Blade, so he's just gonna be in hunting mode, really making sure that this Morphling cannot go anywhere to get farm.
Lino thinking she's lying in this game and making sure to get the last hit with the Laguna Blade. Doesn't work that way for her, unfortunately.
Not yet. Probably will eventually.
That's true. This is Valve like kind of testing it out a little more with the Atrophy Aura and Lion Ulti. And like, how do people respond to it? It's coming, don't worry. Sange and Yasha gonna be the choice for Ryoya. That Sange queued up. But meanwhile, over here, Ike's Mike, he's probably dead. Vacuum in, pull him a little bit closer, surges forward. Eventually, the boulder hits with a stun. However, the curse a Darkseer. If anything to save Bane, they're going for the turn, baby. The Berserker's call. The Fiends give everything being thrown at them with the Snake. Oh, the Cooling Blade was early. The mech heal the last second might have actually made the difference there. And Milan's in the other direction. The TP out from Darkseer. Milan's going to go for the TP as well. Don't tell me this is going to work. It's going to work. Are you kidding me? They both get out.
Ouch.
All according to plan. That's appropriate.
There'd be some team morale hits taken by Team there. Really need any kill they can get at this point, and that mech heal, super clutch.
Invisibility.
Yeah, again, I don't know if the mech came out right as he Cooling Bladed, so that was the difference, or if he just did it early. Did I just miss him killing him again? Holy crap. Well, sorry,
travel.
But Lena's just killing Morphling. That's this without the Shadow Blade, as we mentioned. She has coming in now, or is in the works, at least 2,000 gold basically saved up.
It does have a cast range,
Morphling, he can't get any consistent farm going with the Dragonlance, triple Wraith Band. I mean, he's somewhat beefy, ideally, obviously with the agility shift. That kind of... Oh, middle lane, they catch Medusa. Talk about a beefy target, but that mana's going down quickly. The Iron Shell ticks, and there we go. The cast comes out. The Stone Gaze is going to save her, though. Could not go in with the PA or the Maledict. However, rolling in with her Spirit wants to still make a play. The Boulder Smash on top of them. Remember, it slows down, but still is doing plenty of it, and they burst down the Morphling as well. Ryoya did heal up with a Shrine. However, they just teared through Bane. Double kill for Mu, the Phantom Assassin. She's hitting hard already, just even with the Battle Fury. Kept getting worse there for Team.
Yeah, and I hate to say it, I told you so, but this is something that we kind of...
We finished soon too now as well. Yeah, Axe has not really had an impact. He had a very good laning phase, right? I mean, he was top farm with Medusa, I believe.
It wasn't the best Axe laning stage you could hope for. Axe really wants to be cutting the creep wave and behind the tower, farming the jungle camps at the same time, and he couldn't really do that against the Witch Doctor.
They're gonna find him.
They've killed him a couple times before he even got the blink, so pretty late blink.
They were just toying with him right there, like literally toying with him. Doing some taunts and stuff, but J-Storm's feeling pretty good, as they should be.
Yeah, and I hate to say I told you so, but it's kind of what we talked about in the draft. It just seems like Team, they have too slow of a lineup to really deal with this PA Earth Spirit Darkseer Lina Witch Doctor, who really can just group up and constantly go. None of their abilities are very long cooldown. They're able to look for fights basically 100% of the time.
I don't even think we've seen a wall yet from Darkseer.
What's the point? They don't need it.
I was just going to say, it's not like it's been necessary, so not a big deal. He is going Blink eventually. He wants to get Guardian Greaves first. But look at that range on Lina as well. Wait, it almost looked like it was extra range, but I guess he doesn't even have the talent yet or anything. That's level 25 talent, so. Dragonlance, alright, that's just a normal range. Anyways, kills the tower.
Mu and March setting up for this bounty run. We're going to see another little fight here, and could be a dead Brax.
Oh, Mu fix it up. Axe is not going to risk it. All four going the way of J-Storm. Now 9,000 net worth lead.
Arcane Rune on Lina. He's on the hunt again. And Sammy Boy farming at 900 HP.
Looking juicy. This time I'll catch it. I got it. LSA, Laguna Blade, see ya. Got that one. Wyvern though, he'll be fine. No Laguna Blade, so I'm just gonna distract them and talk about a good distraction, because not only does he kill Morphling, he kind of leads the team over there. Meanwhile, the rest of his squad, they're doing Roshan, and that's gonna be an Aegis picked up for the Phantom Assassin. There you go.
This is looking really rough for Team. Ryle does need to be a little bit careful. He is here alone, but they have good vision in this area. He is walking under a sentry, but defensive curse.
Yeah, that's no one's hitting him at all. Brawl's like, all right, I'm fine with that. Stonegaze, though, Brawl's in a horrible spot at the same time, and he does go down, so the positioning was a little awkward right there. Ix Mike with the Phoenix Group. Phoenix up at the last second is going to stay alive. No move with the dagger. Gets the kill. Finally, our first wall comes out. Ryoya running through, gets vacuumed back in. 5x from both Wyvern as well as the Bane. They took him out 3 again. Lena staying dead as well. Moo, though, he's still looking pretty good. That Surge just zooming around like crazy.
He's alone
He's
now,
going to be
though.
slept up, though. He is alone. They're going to kind of, oh, there's the one shot, though, on Bane. Sammy Boy, he's full strength, I should say. So he's not doing the most damage right there. And now he's going for a crit on New Sham. He is going to get it, unfortunately, with the Cold Embrace, though. But you see the illusions even helping the most they can. This is definitely killing Wyvern, I'm guessing. Yeah, mega kill streak in the end for Moo. So he was alone there, 1 versus 3 technically at the end, but they didn't have any damage themselves, and so he still wasn't scared.
Jesus, and just like that, this PA is level 19. He gets 3-4 solo kills at the end. And almost has that triple stifling dagger now. Although he may end up going for the lifesteal against the Medusa. We'll see.
Level 20.
Yep.
Or wait. Oh, on Phantom Assassin. Okay. You said Medusa there. That was.
With gratitude.
Sammy Boy still struggling to get that Yasha even. He's going to go Yasha before the BKB. Seems like he might. I don't know. It's BKB isn't going to help if he keeps getting caught out anyway.
Mm-hmm. Double damage. Yeah, being pinged out by Lena. Of course, going to save that for Phantom Assassin. She even bottles it up. Gonna save it for a more appropriate situation even. There's that Blink Dagger on Darkseer. So now he has that to go with the Guardian Greaves, or it's being delivered at least. And again, we saw the wall last game, but better chance for a better wall. They smoked, they sure are.
No downtime at all.
Oh, the triple stifling dagger jumps on Ryoya. That's Ryoya!
God.
Dear God! He's almost dead. He's gonna be dead. Dagger hits. He's dead. Double kill for Moo. Double damage Phantom Assassin. Yikes.
And Moo's just in the base. He doesn't even care. He's just diving tier 4s.
Oh, I missed a kill on Sammy Boy again. With
Completely disrespecting Team right now.
That's because he can. He is fountain dives and gets the ultra kill.
Jesus.
He's being pinged by his own team like crazy. Yeah, again, J-Storm's feeling it. They're feeling good. They're going to be moving on to the next round at this point. Team, it's nobody's flying back. Even they're giving up by at least on this middle sets of racks. Yeah, and I don't want to say it's 100% over, but you can just tell it's.
They probably don't really feel like playing this game anymore.
Yeah.
They do have a second chance, so it's not the end of the world, but J-Storm looking pretty crispy in this one.
Crispy and delicious. Basher gonna be finished on Phantom Assassin. Already has that Abyssal Blade queued up for as well. Wyvern looking for a curse situation. They're smoked up, so they're trying to. Oh, that's one of those I want everyone and I get no one initiations. New Sham. Oh my God, that vacuum with the wall. It's not often to look so sexy with Darkseer, but damn, that was.
The deny!
How did deny up? Did he really? Actually got denied. And now Ryoya just holding his ground in the fountain.
How did he even deny himself?
Yeah, that's what I'm sitting here wondering too. With the illusion? He probably illusion killed himself because there was a dot on him, I'm guessing. Battle hunger? I don't know.
I think you can deny against that.
Is that how that works? Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to just think here, like, what's like the possible way he could have done that?
It must be a wall illusion killed him and it just counts it as a deny because it's coded in a weird way.
I don't want to look back now and see if that's like a purpose thing or just simply randomness, but either way, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, more domination from J-Storm now. Again, this is an elimination match for Team, so being the circumstance, the major spot on the line and everything, it's understandable to see them still hanging in there. And they have Medusa. The theme of their draft continues to still be that it's a very greedy draft, and if they can manage to delay things to 20, 25 more minutes, then yes, there is probably a chance.
Sorry, I can't help but laugh at that.
I mean,
the idea that this game's going to go another 25 minutes seems pretty unbelievable to me.
That's what they're going for, so they're hoping.
Got the full Abyssal Blade coming out on this PA.
PA's thinking she's being stealthy, but there's 2 observer wards. There's not 1, there's 2. Right here. Double the power. Like, not only is this a horrible observer ward placement, but I guess it's not that bad, actually.
It goes through the blur because there's 2, right? Is that how it works?
It's true sight, yes. If you put 2 observer wards in the same spot, it gives it true sight. Wyvern's dead. 10-0-9 on this BA. Fiend's Grip went a little too deep, but not really.
They can't even kill him. He's 1 on 4 with Fiend's Grip. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, Darks here. Let's not go overboard here. They call it GG. That'll officially do it. J-Storm going to the playoffs. They're going to be taking on Evil Geniuses in the first round of the playoffs. Just later on today. Obviously, there will be a short break, I'm sure, but gonna get into that one. I honestly am not 100% sure if that'll be on this stream or not. We'll have to confirm that for you guys. But either way, they're going to be playing Evil Geniuses, and still waiting to figure out how the other playoff matches looking. Forward Gaming will face the runner-up of Group A over there. But yeah, J-Storm, again, somewhat expected.